Before anything else today asks for your attention, stay here for a moment. There is a quiet invitation unfolding right now, one that doesn't demand urgency, but asks for presence. If your mind feels crowded or your heart feels heavy without a clear reason, this is not accidental. You are here because your soul needs space to breathe. Don't rush past this. What begins in stillness often shapes the rest of the day more than we realize. Take a slow breath in. Let it fill you gently and release it without effort. Father, I arrive here as I am, not polished, not fully prepared, just honest. I bring you the version of myself that exists before the day takes hold, before expectations, before responsibilities start pulling in every direction. I acknowledge how easily I wake up already tired, how quickly my thoughts jump ahead to what needs to be done, what might go wrong, what I hope doesn't happen. And without noticing, my body tightens and my spirit feels rushed. So right now, I pause. I give you permission to slow my inner pace, to quiet the noise I've been carrying, to ground me before I step forward. God, remind me that I don't have to earn peace. I don't have to prove my worth today. I don't have to start strong to be held by you. I let go of the pressure to be immediately productive. I let go of the need to feel in control. I let go of the fear that rest means falling behind. Father, be present with me in this beginning, not just in what I do later, but in who I am right now. Meet me before my roles take over, before my guard goes up, before my heart becomes busy again. If my thoughts drift, gently bring them back. If my breathing feels shallow, deepen it. If my emotions feel mixed, hold them without judgment. I don't need answers yet. I don't need clarity on everything. I just need to know that you are here, and I trust that you are. If this moment feels meaningful to you, take a second to like this video. It helps this prayer reach others who may need this same quiet start. And if you feel comfortable, leave a comment saying, "I'm here." Let it be a simple way of showing up for yourself. Father, I remain open. I remain attentive. I remain still long enough to listen. There is more you want to reveal. There is more I need to release. And I stay here, ready. As I remain in this stillness, I begin to notice the subtle tension I often ignore. It lives in my shoulders, in my breath, in the way my thoughts lean forward before I'm ready. I carry a sense of responsibility that doesn't always belong to me. Father, I bring this awareness to you. I admit how often I confuse responsibility with control. I try to anticipate outcomes, manage perceptions, and prevent discomfort before it even appears. And in doing so, I exhaust myself. So today, I choose release. I release the belief that everything depends on me. I release the habit of rehearsing worst-case scenarios. I release the pressure to have it all figured out before moving forward. God, teach me how to participate in my day without trying to dominate it. Show me how to walk with intention without carrying unnecessary weight. There are moments ahead that I already feel anxious about. Tasks that feel bigger than they need to be. Conversations that feel uncertain. I place them gently in your hands now, before they grow heavier in my mind. Help me respond to what is actually happening, not what I fear might happen. Help me stay present instead of mentally jumping ahead. Help me trust that you will meet me in each moment as it arrives. Father, remind me that grace is not something I fall into only when I fail. It is something that surrounds me even when I'm simply unsure. If I feel the urge to rush, slow me down. If I feel the urge to withdraw, draw me back. If I feel the urge to control, remind me to trust. I ask you to guard my energy today. Not every demand deserves immediate attention. Not every request requires an explanation. Give me wisdom to know where to invest my heart and where to gently set boundaries. Lord, let my words today be measured and kind. Let my silence be thoughtful, not avoidant. Let my actions reflect peace, not pressure. If this prayer is helping you settle into the day, take a moment to like this video. And if you feel led, leave a comment saying, "I release." Sometimes naming what we let go of is the first step toward freedom. Father, I remain with you. I continue to breathe. I continue to loosen my grip. There is more calm waiting beneath the surface. There is more trust being built within me. And I stay here, allowing it to unfold. As this quiet continues, I become aware of the inner dialogue that usually runs unnoticed. The thoughts that question my decisions. The comparisons I didn't choose but still feel. The subtle doubts that try to define my limits. Father, I bring these thoughts into the light, not to judge them, but to release their hold on me. I admit how easily I measure myself by outcomes, by progress that can be seen, by validation that comes from outside of me. And when those things feel uncertain, my confidence begins to waver. So today, I ask for a different foundation. Help me anchor my sense of worth in you, not in performance. Help me remember that my value is not reduced by pauses, mistakes, or moments of uncertainty. Lord, quiet the inner critic that speaks louder than truth. Replace accusation with clarity. Replace fear with perspective. Replace heaviness with peace. If I find myself replaying past decisions, remind me that growth does not require perfection. If I dwell on what I should have done differently, remind me that you redeem even what feels unfinished. Father, help me notice when I'm operating from insecurity rather than wisdom, when I'm seeking approval instead of alignment, when I'm striving instead of trusting. I ask you to renew my mind today, not all at once, but gently, thought by thought, moment by moment. Let me recognize which thoughts deserve attention and which ones I can let pass without engagement. Not every idea needs a response. Not every fear deserves space. God, teach me the discipline of inner stillness, the kind that listens before reacting, the kind that pauses before assuming, the kind that chooses truth over immediacy. If this prayer is resonating with you, take a moment to like this video. And if you're comfortable, leave a comment saying, "I'm renewing my mind." Let it be a quiet commitment to think differently today. Father, I continue to soften. I continue to listen. I continue to trust your guidance within me. There is clarity forming where there was confusion. There is confidence rising where there was doubt. And I remain here, open to the work you are doing. As this moment deepens, I notice how my breathing has softened. My thoughts no longer rush ahead as quickly. There is a steadiness forming, quiet but present, like a foundation settling beneath me. Father, I recognize that this steadiness is not fragile. It does not depend on everything going well today. It does not disappear the moment something feels uncertain. It comes from knowing that you remind me who I am before the world defines me. Today, I ask you to help me move with intention rather than reaction. When something unexpected happens, help me pause before responding. When emotions rise, help me observe them without being overtaken. Lord, there are patterns in my life that I want to be more aware of. Moments when I default to defensiveness. Moments when I withdraw instead of expressing what matters. Moments when I agree outwardly while feeling disconnected inwardly. I bring these patterns to you, not with shame, but with honesty. Help me respond differently today. Help me speak clearly when clarity is needed. Help me remain silent when silence is wiser. Help me act from alignment instead of habit. Father, I invite you into the spaces where I usually operate automatically, into my routines, into my reactions, into the moments I consider too small to matter. Let my awareness grow there. If I feel triggered, remind me that I have a choice. If I feel overlooked, remind me that I am seen. If I feel uncertain, remind me that guidance is available. God, strengthen my ability to stay grounded even when circumstances shift. Let me carry a calm presence that doesn't need to be defended or explained. I don't want to move through this day scattered. I want to move through it centered, not closed off, but rooted, not detached, but steady. If this prayer is helping you feel more centered right now, take a moment to like this video. And if you feel comfortable, leave a comment saying, "I'm grounded." Your presence here may quietly support someone else who needs this same steadiness. Father, I remain aware. I remain connected. I remain willing to choose differently when needed. There is confidence growing without force. There is peace settling without effort. And I stay here, allowing it to take shape. As this quiet time gently comes to an end, I carry forward what has been formed here. I don't rush away from this sense of steadiness. I allow it to move with me into whatever the rest of the day holds. Father, I thank you for this pause, for the awareness that has grown, for the calm that now feels accessible, not distant. Even if challenges remain, I feel better equipped to meet them without losing myself. I ask you to help me remember this feeling when the pace quickens, when distractions return, when my attention is pulled in multiple directions. Remind me that I can always return to this grounded place, even in the middle of activity. Lord, bless the hours ahead. Bless the work of my hands and the thoughts of my mind. Bless the interactions I haven't yet anticipated. Let my presence carry patience rather than pressure. If I encounter frustration, remind me to breathe. If I encounter success, keep me grateful. If I encounter delay, keep me trusting. I release the need to rush outcomes. I release the habit of measuring my worth by productivity. I release the fear of not doing enough. Instead, I choose faithfulness in what is before me. I choose presence over perfection. I choose progress that unfolds at the right pace. Father, keep my heart open today. Open to guidance. Open to growth. Open to grace, both for myself and for others. Thank you for walking with me through this moment and into the day ahead. Thank you for never requiring me to have everything figured out before you meet me.